7 feet, number 4, Lauri Markkanen. At center, 7 feet, number 41, Santi Aldama. At the other pole, 6'10", number 1, Michael Porter Jr. The shooting guard, 6'4", number 2, Brandon Kaczynski. At the other guard, 6'4", number 28, James Porter.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing again. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George is out there with Connect. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Wagner. And it's James in at the 2. Pass to Aldama. Golden State moving it around. Outside Porter. Bounce pass from Aldama. 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. The tray. And the Warriors get it back. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way. And you could say the same for tonight's game.
That shot wide open.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in.
Hey, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Podziemski. His three-pointer's off the mark. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And connects, slams it in.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. And he makes the first. And Porter drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
James, the pass to George. Here he goes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Aldama finds Markkanen. Pass to Porter. Lakers with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Wagner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Connect. Porter with a block. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
George sets a screen for Connect. Back to George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 5 points so far.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Here's Porter. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Markkanen. Porter, a screen on Wagner. Outside, Porter launches a 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Lakers trail by 3. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Pass to Porter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hodges checked in. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Pass to Hodges. Here's Aldama. Now here's Porter. Hodges with a screen on Doncic. Here's Porter. Hodges, that's good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
James kicks to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Hodges with a screen on Doncic. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And it's Doncic missing. Warriors leading by 6. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by George. Now Connect. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. James looking around. Here's Doncic. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Aldama with the rebound. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And let's check out stats for James. Some last season stats for him. He was around 9 points per last year. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And the Warriors making a change here. Brown's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Reeves is checked in, and J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Here's George. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Outside, George. Pass to connect. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now Brown, defended by George. A fadeaway, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Reeves against Porter. From downtown. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Took him no time at all on that one. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Porter passes to Hodges. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to connect. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Porter. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Michael Porter. He's checked in for Santi Aldama. Porter against Reeves. Porter passes to Hodges. Good. Hodges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
A shot by Podziemski, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Reeves. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to connect. Back to Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moody. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Bounce pass from Reeves. Pass to connect. From outside the arc, the Warriors pull it in. Porter inside. He's defended by Reeves. Porter passes to Hodges. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here is Moody. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Warriors leading by 13. Doncic outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Wagner with a screen for James. Wagner as screen on Porter. Such a wide open look.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Left side, Porter. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And George kicks to Doncic. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
3 points.
George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport. The Magic's ability to affect winning is right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Brown is checked in for the Warriors. Porter looking it over. Hodges with a screen on Doncic. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 16.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
James against Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James in the post. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. And his assist numbers were tremendous.
Hodges with a screen on Doncic. Porter passes to Brown. Back to Porter. Hodges with a screen on Doncic. Back to Brown. It's up a 3. It's rolled in by Doncic. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to George. Doncic with it. Back to George. Down low. Doncic with a strong move inside.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guy. Austin Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic. Warriors leading by 10. Now here's Porter. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And they double up Brown. Porter with it. Nice to the hoop. And finished off by Porter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Austin Reeves.
Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Back to Podziemski. Outside Porter. Hodges with a screen on James. Porter passes to Hodges. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Hodges has got 6 in the quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Back to Reeves. To the paint. Pass to connect. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Markkanen passes to Porter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the 3-ball is good. Markkanen's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Knecht, guarded by Porter. Wagner as screen on Porter. It's stolen by Aldama. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. A beautiful reverse layup. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. Great showing for him last season. First in scoring, first in assists, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. Reeves outside. They set the screen. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Markkanen, defended by George. The kick out to Porter. Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Reeves outside. James. And the layup is good. James has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Podziemski with it. Working on James. And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim from the throwdown.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside, here's Connect, and Connect slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Reeves against Porter. There's a screen by Aldama. And Porter, here we go. And another three for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Golden State Warriors.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Lauri Markkanen is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Porter, and it's Porter, and at the three. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Porter. First personal foul. First team foul.
George finds Wagner. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. Goes back up.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. And that one's good by Porter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Pass to connect. In the corner, it's James. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
There's Porter with the 3. And James pulls it down.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
With some arc. And there's the nice layup by George. George has got 12 in the game.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. To the inside. Porter. Clock at 6. Podziemski on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. He's got 12.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Wagner outside. Pass to George for 3. Drills it from outside.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scores. Warriors leading by 18. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Aldama. He's defended by Wagner. Porter outside, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Porter against Doncic. Outside Porter. Podziemski on the wing. And he's good on the 3 ball. Podziemski's got 15.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Porter kicks to Markkanen. Aldama passes to Porter. Back to Aldama. Markkanen looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. The rebound by the Lakers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Porter finds Aldama. Here is Porter, the 3 ball. The rebound by James.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Markkanen against George. Pass to Porter. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Doncic looking it over. From deep, George. The Warriors pull it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Outside, George. Pass to connect. This one for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's a screen by Aldama. Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. A shot by Podziemski, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Good, and the assist goes to James. Wagner's got 7 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pass to Aldama. Podziemski with it. Outside, Markkanen. No good on the 3. Lakers trail by 21. Doncic left side. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Warriors making a change here. Hodges checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in for George. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Back to Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Here's Podziemski. The kick out to Porter. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And it's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. James against Porter. James in the high post. 7 points in the game. Here's Podziemski. Vanderbilt defending. Pass to Porter. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Podziemski. The 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
James kicks to Wagner. Pass to Vanderbilt. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Hodges with a screen on Doncic. Porter passes to Hodges. And the powerful one-handed slam.
and doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up.
Timeout.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for the Lakers. Moody comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Pass to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves with the screen for Connect. Reeves in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Porter with it. Connect picks him up. Here's Aldama. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Knocked loose. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one good for two. Porter's got 32 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Connect. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at it, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Pass to Aldama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 6 points for him.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Reeves outside. Porter against James. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 3. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now Porter, 32 points in the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Awesome execution that time. Ran his man right off the pick tight, and nobody rotated over to help.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Brown is checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Markkanen in for Brandon Podziemski. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Walsh is checked in. On the wing, Reeves. Guarded by Porter. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 22. Porter looking it over. Brown sets a screen for Porter. Pass to Porter from the arc. They get it back. Brown. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Brown's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Porter. And here is Moody. Here's the 3. That one doesn't go. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an even. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.